Can procedural errors reverse a criminal conviction? Imagine sitting in a courtroom, hearing a verdict that feels wrong. Could a mistake during the trial be the reason your case might be overturned? That's what procedural errors are all about. These are mistakes or violations of legal rules that happen during a criminal trial. They can involve things like improper jury instructions, admitting evidence that shouldn't be allowed, or failing to follow constitutional protections. If these errors are serious enough, they can affect whether the trial was fair. When someone is convicted of a crime, they have the right to appeal if they believe something went wrong. Not all procedural errors automatically mean the conviction will be reversed, though. Courts often look at whether the mistake actually influenced the outcome of the case. This is called a harmless error review. If the court finds that the error did not change the verdict, the conviction might stay in place. But if the error is shown to have prejudiced the defendant or made the trial unfair, the appellate court can reverse the conviction or order a new trial. For a criminal defense lawyer, spotting procedural errors is a key part of building an appeal. Common grounds include ineffective assistance of counsel, where the lawyer's performance was so poor it affected the case. It also includes violations of constitutional rights, like due process violations or improper evidence handling. Judicial errors, such as incorrect jury instructions or rulings on evidence, can also be grounds for appeal. Prosecutorial misconduct, like hiding evidence that could help the defendant, is another reason to challenge a conviction. If an appellate court finds a procedural error that can be reversed, it might do one of two things. It could reverse the conviction entirely, which might mean the case is dismissed if the prosecution cannot retry the case. Or it might order a new trial, giving the case another chance to be heard without the mistake. Usually, retrials are allowed unless double jeopardy protections prevent it, which happens if the evidence was legally insufficient to support the original conviction. Criminal defense attorneys carefully review trial records to find procedural errors that could help their clients. They also challenge jurisdiction or the validity of charges if needed. Filing an appeal requires strict deadlines and detailed legal arguments showing how the procedural mistake affected the case and the defendant's rights. So, procedural errors can sometimes lead to a conviction being reversed. They are a vital part of the appeal process and can make a big difference when properly identified and argued.